In today's episode, I'm bringing one of my clients' question because I feel that this topic can be relevant for many people. So my client was explaining she's a 50-year-old woman with 2 grown-up children, and this lady was telling me that in her whole life she was taking care of other people, her children, her husband, her parents, her in-laws, herself. She never paid attention to her own needs. She never filled her own cup. And she is at the point in her life when everything started to falling apart. The marriage, the kids are already moved out. She hates her job. She had some losses. She lost some of her family members. And she's at the point in her life when she's thinking that she needs a reset. She needs to start from zero. She needs to rebuild her life. She needs to build a new life, because the one that she lived until now, it's just not working anymore. And she brought up that giving everything to others but not giving anything to herself was really where everything started to go off track. And I felt some commonalities with her. I recognized myself in her story, even though I'm in my 20s and I don't have kids. But I realized that for a long time I was just taking care of other people, my boyfriends, my family members, my friends. I was always there for them. And I actually never listened to myself. I never give anything to myself to fulfill my own needs, my emotional, my physical, and my mental needs. I neglected myself. I neglected my emotions. I always just wanted to please others. I wanted to give to others. And I realized that this was a seeking for validation and for love. When we are trying to give to other people, is because we are trying to receive validation and love from the other people. But where this is rooting is in the inability to give ourselves the love and the attention and to fulfill our own needs emotionally, physically, spiritually. We just want to give so we can receive this from other people. But where this is leading to is an unfulfilled life, where we don't feel complete, where we feel that our cup is not full, is always running on empty, on very little. And it's because we are not able to receive. We closed ourselves from receiving. We got stuck in the people-pleasing mode. We got stuck in just giving without receiving. And why this is harmful for you? It is because energetically there is no equal or close to equal exchange. So there is a blockage in the energetic flow that is holding you back from letting the energy freely flow inside your body and inside your energetic field. And when there is something that's blocking the energy to flow, you start to feel exhausted, overwhelmed, stressed, anxiety. And it's because the energy cannot fill all your areas, all your energetic points. And this creates a disharmony in the body, in the mind, and the soul. And when this disharmony is present in our lives, it is nearly impossible to create, to live out our soul purpose, to live out our soul's mission, we get stuck in situations that we don't want to be in. We get stuck in a job that we hate. We get stuck in a relationship that is not fulfilling our needs. And sometimes people stay in these situations for years or decades. And of course, this is gonna make a toll on your body, on your mind, on your mental health. The problems will start coming because you are neglecting yourself. You keep pleasing people, you keep waiting for their validation, their acceptance, that they accept you, they love you. But it all starts within you. If you don't give yourself the love that you want, you cannot expect from another person. If you don't fulfill your own needs, you cannot expect from another person. You need to see yourself as complete. You don't need another person to fill all your needs. You don't need another person to show you that you are lovable. You don't need another person to accept you, to validate you. You can do all this for yourself. And you should be doing this first before you expect other people to give all this to you. So if you're noticing any of these signs that you are neglecting yourself, or you give everything to other people, you take care of other people, but you not take care of yourself, then this is your moment, this is your time to start implementing some changes in your life. Because doing this for too long, it's gonna bring you to a place where you probably don't want to be at. If you realize that you already doing so much more for other people than for yourself, take a look at your life, where you can give more to yourself. How can you love yourself a little bit more? How can you accept yourself just the way you are? How can you create fulfillment in your life? How can you validate your own self, your own emotions, your own actions, instead of waiting for other people to give you the validation? How can you detach from things, from people, from situations that don't serve you anymore? That just sucking your energy without giving you energy? How can you set aside some time when it's just you? When you're taking care of your own needs? When you do some self-care? Some things that you love? How can you be more in your body? How can you take care of your body? How can you take care of your mental health? How can you take care of your spiritual needs? Ask yourself these questions, and I recommend that you set some time for yourself when you go through these questions and answer them honestly, so you can start creating a new environment for yourself. You start creating a new reality for yourself, where it's not about just giving anymore, but also how you can receive, how you can give to yourself, and then how can you receive from other people openly, without any expectations, and receive from a place of knowing that your own cup is already full, so you can just enjoy the abundance of receiving love, peace, light, kindness, honesty from other people, from all the joy that is filling you more up. And you are not waiting, and probably your expectations are never met, because you started giving from a place of desperation, of craving for the other people's attention and love. But if you can create the fulfillment for yourself, if you can give to yourself everything that you need, then the other people are just there to fill you up even more. So I hope this episode helps you to reflect on yourself and on your life a little bit, to see in which areas you might neglect yourself, in which areas there is a possibility for you to evolve, to grow, to add more to your life, to give yourself more, and how can you create more fulfillment in your own life for yourself, so you don't have to expect all this from other people. And as always, if you have any questions and any specific situation that you want to receive help with, you can send your voice message in the link in the description, and I would be happy to answer any questions. I love you all.